for the very latest news from Thailand. This is the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. If you could like and subscribe, well, that would be amazing. Thank you so much.
Thailand's Emergency Operations Centre says tensions remain high in the Middle East and has urged Thai citizens to leave high-risk areas. Evacuation plans are once again being prepared, with operations scheduled for March the 17th and March the 25th. Officials also confirm that efforts to rescue the 3 crew members are continuing and have asked the public for patience. Despite claims circulating on social media, the government and naval authorities say they believe all 3 are still alive and remain aboard the stricken tanker. Coordination is also underway to support the urgent search and rescue operation for the missing crew members of the cargo vessel. The Minister of Foreign Affairs has spoken by telephone with his Iranian counterpart, requesting Iran's assistance in helping the 3 Thai crew members. The 2 ministers also discussed ensuring safe passage for Thai vessels and other shipping through the Strait of Hormuz. Meanwhile, the Fuel Price Control Board says it continues to subsidise diesel prices to prevent them legitimately exceeding 31 baht per litre at the pumps, despite some stations charging above that level. Officials say that without the existing subsidy of 18.5 baht per litre, diesel prices would currently be around 48 baht and 25 satang due to volatility in global oil markets. Authorities warn that if prices were allowed to continue rising unchecked, the impact could be felt across the wider economy and could threaten the country's energy security. Panic buying at fuel stations has continued, with large queues reported in several regions yesterday. Some stations temporarily closed after running out of fuel while awaiting new deliveries. Officials insist that supplies are being delivered to stations daily and say that without panic buying, hoarding and bulk purchasing by businesses, fuel availability would remain stable for the public. In some of the worst cases reported, queues stretched for up to 3 kilometres in Tak province. Similar scenes have been reported in Suphanburi and Nakhon Sawan in recent days. Prime Minister Anutin told reporters that Thailand is seeking additional fuel supplies from several countries, not only Russia. He said Thailand is currently in talks with oil-producing nations worldwide and remains confident there will be no national energy shortage, despite isolated reports of petrol stations running dry. He added that electricity supplies remain secure, as Thailand generates most of its power from domestically produced natural gas. Following the ceremonial opening of Parliament at the weekend by His Majesty the King and Her Majesty the Queen, announcements are expected this week regarding the new leadership of the House and the appointment of a permanent Prime Minister. In all likelihood, that role is expected to go to Anutin Charnvirakul. Once formally elected and approved, he will be able to form a permanent cabinet. In northern Thailand, authorities have seized 14 million methamphetamine tablets hidden among shipments of vegetables. 7 suspects were arrested while attempting to repackage the drugs into cardboard boxes in Chiang Rai province. Police, narcotics control officers, and military personnel carried out the operation following a tip-off from an informant. Investigators say the group was smuggling the drugs from the Chiang Rai border area, hiding them in Chiang Mai among agricultural goods before sending them on to buyers in central Thailand. Officers surrounded a warehouse where they discovered 7 suspects removing the methamphetamine from sacks and repacking it into boxes. All 7 have been charged with jointly possessing a Category 1 narcotic with intent to sell without permission. The National Anti-Corruption Commission has also found the former governors of 4 southern provinces guilty of illicit enrichment amounting to more than 321 million baht. The case has now been referred to the courts for asset seizure. Officials say that while serving, the former official accumulated assets far beyond what could be justified by his legitimate income. The assets, held in the names of himself, his spouse and his children, total more than 321 million baht. Authorities have now seized multiple bank accounts and other properties linked to the case. Travellers flying to or from Thailand via Dubai are being advised to contact their travel agents after an incident yesterday near Dubai International Airport. Iranian drones reportedly struck a fuel storage tank close to the airport, causing a fire which has since been brought under control. No injuries were reported, however flights were temporarily suspended as a safety precaution. Both inbound and outbound flights were halted for a time, and the public was advised to avoid travelling to the airport. The disruption could affect offshore workers living in Thailand who travel regularly to the region. Closer to home, police in Pattaya are continuing their investigation into a street fight between rival gangs that took place at the far end of Walking Street. The group fled before officers arrived, but 9 people were later arrested. Police say those detained are Burmese and Karen nationals. 2 knives were also seized at the scene. In Bangkok, an autopsy is due today on a foreign national who fell from a high-rise building in the city over the weekend. Police are also waiting for psychiatric reports relating to another incident involving a woman who fell from a condominium building here in the city, but survived after her fall was broken by bushes and trees below. She remains in intensive care at a city hospital. Officers say CCTV footage of the incident has been secured as part of the investigation. And finally, on a lighter note, congratulations to the music lovers who attended the latest instalment of the Sold Out series of events at the weekend. The event also served as a memorial to co-founder Keith Johnson. Organisers say the night was a great success thanks to the many volunteers involved, and especially to his wife Eva, who continues to lead the events. Despite current economic concerns, 81,000 baht was raised for the Take Care Kids Foundation, which supports abused and abandoned children in the region and is currently building a new wing to house boys separately from girls. And finally, the weather. The Met Office is forecasting a slightly cooler day ahead, with highs of around 30 degrees and overnight lows of 26. Humidity is expected to reach around 80%, making for another humid day across the region.
Local and national news today from Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.